Tired of affirmations that feel like empty promises? What if I told you most of what you've heard about positive thinking is missing a critical scientific piece? Today, we're exposing the feel-good fluff and diving deep into how your brain actually rewires itself for success, revealing the precise mechanisms that turn words into tangible results. Imagine if there was a way to literally reprogram your brain for success, not just by wishing, but by actively changing your neural pathways. This isn't about positive vibes, it's about neuroplasticity. Stick around to discover the science-backed techniques that distinguish genuine cognitive shifts from mere platitudes and how you can harness them for lasting behavioral change. Do your affirmations feel like they're just bouncing off your brain? You're not alone. The problem isn't you, it's how we've been taught to use them. In this video, we're dissecting the psychological secrets behind true brain rewiring, offering actionable, science-backed methods to move beyond buzzwords and achieve real, measurable success in your life. Let's begin by tackling the elephant in the room. The affirmation illusion. Why do most affirmations fail? The common misconception is that simply saying "I am successful" repeatedly will magically manifest success. While the intention is noble, the execution often falls short. Many people find themselves chanting positive phrases, only to feel a deeper sense of frustration or even self-deception when their reality doesn't align with their spoken words. This is where psychological pitfalls like cognitive dissonance come into play. When your internal belief system, built on past experiences and perceived failures, clashes with an affirmation that feels untrue, your brain often rejects the affirmation, reinforcing the old, limiting belief instead. It's like trying to convince yourself you love broccoli when every cell in your body screams otherwise. Your subconscious knows the truth, and it's not easily fooled by surface-level pronouncements. So, where did the idea of affirmations go wrong? The concept itself isn't flawed, it's the oversimplification and misapplication of it. Early proponents of positive thinking tapped into a genuine truth about the mind's power, but over time, the nuance was lost. The idea morphed into a passive exercise, detached from action, intention, and most importantly, the complex biological machinery of our brains. We were told to think positive without being taught how the brain processes and integrates new information, forming new beliefs. This brings us to the core of genuine change, the neural pathways of belief. The science of rewiring your brain for success is rooted in a fascinating concept called neuroplasticity. This isn't some abstract philosophical idea. It's the brain's incredible ability to literally reorganize itself by forming new neural connections and strengthening existing ones throughout life. Every thought you think, every action you take, every experience you have subtly alters the physical structure of your brain. Think of your brain as a constantly evolving superhighway system. The more you travel a certain route, the wider and smoother that road becomes. Conversely, unused routes slowly fade away. Our beliefs, whether empowering or limiting, are essentially well-worn neural pathways. The prefrontal cortex, the rational decision-making hub, interacts constantly with the limbic system, our emotional center. When an affirmation is merely a superficial statement, the limbic system, which holds our deepest emotional truths and fears, often overrides the prefrontal cortex's attempt to impose a new belief. For an affirmation to truly take hold, it needs to resonate deeply, bypassing the limbic system's resistance and engaging the brain's reward pathways. Dopamine, the neurotransmitter associated with pleasure and motivation, plays a crucial role here. When positive actions are genuinely linked to satisfying outcomes, even small ones, dopamine reinforces those neural pathways, making it easier to repeat the behavior and solidify the belief. This isn't about wishing, it's about actively guiding your brain to build new, stronger connections. This isn't about wishing, it's about actively guiding your brain to build new, stronger connections. This leads us directly from platitude to power, transforming how we craft effective affirmations. The key lies in moving beyond vague statements and embracing specificity and emotional resonance. Instead of a generic, "I am successful," consider "I am confidently closing 3 new sales this week" by actively listening to client needs and offering tailored solutions. This isn't just a wish, it's a mini roadmap. It targets specific behaviors, like active listening and tailoring solutions, and connects them to a desired outcome with emotional weight, confidence, and achievement. The as-if principle is another powerful tool. This isn't about faking it until you make it in a superficial sense. It's about embodying the feeling of success before it fully manifests, engaging your emotional brain in the process. When you say, "I am confidently closing 3 new sales," don't just say the words. Visualize yourself in that meeting, feel the satisfaction of a successful negotiation. Experience the positive feedback from your client. This sensory and emotional engagement tricks your brain, creating a vivid mental rehearsal that prepaves the neural pathways for the actual event. Your brain starts to treat this imagined success as a real experience, making it more likely to seek out and create similar experiences in reality. Crucially, effective affirmations must be action-oriented. They need to connect thoughts to tangible steps and habits. An affirmation like, "I am a disciplined writer," is good, but "I consistently dedicate 2 hours every morning to focused writing." Producing high-quality content is far more potent. It defines the action, the consistency, and the desired outcome. This shifts the focus from a passive statement of being to an active commitment to doing. When your affirmations are tied to concrete actions, they become catalysts for behavior change, not just fleeting thoughts. They guide your intentions and provide a mental framework for your daily efforts. But even the most perfectly crafted affirmation won't work in isolation. It needs the consistency catalyst, integrating affirmations into your routine. Strategic timing is vital. Leveraging morning priming and evening reflection can significantly boost their impact. Starting your day with an affirmation sets an intention, mentally preparing you for the actions you want to take. It's like programming your internal GPS for the day ahead. Similarly, reflecting on your affirmations in the evening, perhaps reviewing how your actions aligned with them, reinforces the neural connections and helps solidify new beliefs. This creates a powerful feedback loop, constantly reminding your brain of your desired state and guiding it towards that reality. Beyond just repetition, sensory engagement dramatically enhances the effectiveness of affirmations. Incorporating visualization, sound, and even physical movement can make your affirmations more vivid and memorable. When you affirm, "I am strong and capable," don't just hear the words. Visualize yourself performing a challenging task with ease. Feel the strength in your muscles. Hear the encouraging words of support. Some people even find it helpful to pair affirmations with a specific physical posture or gesture, creating a kinesthetic anchor that instantly brings the affirmation to mind. Finally, iterative refinement is essential. This isn't a one-and-done process. Continuously adjusting your affirmations based on real-world feedback and progress is crucial. If an affirmation isn't resonating, or if you've achieved a particular goal, it's time to evolve it. Your brain is dynamic, and your affirmations should be too, growing with you as you make progress and uncover new aspirations. This adaptability ensures your affirmations remain relevant, challenging, and deeply connected to your evolving journey. This iterative refinement transforms affirmations from static statements into dynamic tools for self-improvement, mirroring the very neuroplasticity they aim to harness. It ensures that your internal dialogue remains aligned with your external actions and aspirations, creating a powerful synergy for personal growth. But let's be clear, affirmations are not a magic bullet. They are a powerful tool, a catalyst, but they are not a substitute for effort. This brings us to the crucial point of bridging the gap. How affirmations support, rather than replace, hard work and strategy. Think of affirmations as the architect's blueprint for your mental landscape. They define the vision, the structure, and the desired outcome. But constructing the building still requires laying bricks, pouring concrete, and solving engineering challenges. Your daily discipline, your strategic planning, your willingness to learn and adapt. These are the foundational elements that turn the blueprint into a tangible reality. Affirmations provide the mental framework, the unwavering belief in your capacity, that fuels your persistence when faced with obstacles. They help you maintain focus and motivation, especially when the path ahead seems daunting. Crucially, sustainable success habits extend beyond simply verbalizing positive statements. Mindfulness and self-awareness play a pivotal role in recognizing and challenging limiting beliefs that often operate beneath the surface of our consciousness. These deeply ingrained narratives, often formed in childhood or through past negative experiences, can sabotage even the most well-intentioned affirmations. By practicing mindfulness, by paying attention to your internal dialogue, you can identify these insidious thoughts. I'm not good enough. I'll never succeed. It's too hard, and actively reframe them. This is where the power of conscious affirmation truly shines. It provides an alternative, empowering narrative to counteract the old, restrictive ones. It's an ongoing process of weeding out the mental clutter that prevents you from realizing your full potential. Finally, and perhaps most enjoyably, is the practice of celebrating micro-victories. This isn't about grand achievements. It's about acknowledging every small step forward, every tiny success along the way. Did you stick to your affirmation-driven morning routine today? Celebrate it! Did you push through a moment of doubt and take action? Acknowledge that win. These micro-victories are vital because they trigger the release of dopamine, the brain's reward chemical. This positive reinforcement strengthens the new neural pathways associated with your desired behaviors and beliefs. It creates a virtuous cycle. Affirmations guide action, action leads to small successes, successes release dopamine, dopamine reinforces the neural pathways, making future actions and affirmations even more effective. This continuous feedback loop builds momentum, transforming your journey into a series of reinforcing wins, propelling you towards lasting, transformative change. So, as we bring our journey to a close, remember this. Affirmations, when wielded with scientific understanding and consistent effort, are far more than just feel-good phrases. They are instruments of neuroplasticity, tools for conscious rewiring, and catalysts for profound personal evolution. Move beyond the superficial, embrace the science, and start building the neural pathways to the extraordinary life you envision. Your brain is waiting to be reprogrammed, and the power to do so lies, quite literally, within your words and actions.